way.
From a well-played clue.
Seance?
Me, Password has such a rich history, and so taking it on and being the host for it, it meant a lot, and I felt like, okay, I want to really do this right.
That includes bringing a vibrant fashion sense to her hosting attire.
Something that, you know, kids and adults will love. So it has that kind of like whims to it, whether it's a crazy pattern or a crazy cool shoe, or the glasses have a really fun shape.
Also front and center, just the right colors.
Lavender, like a pastel-ish purple. Purple has always been my favorite color, but I also love pink, you know, love red. I love things that pop.
Like the pop Palmer's brought to Password. Mark Barger, NBC News.
This is NBC4 News at 5.
Now at 5, remember all those smash and grab mob-style thefts we saw in stores across Southern California last year? Well, it feels like we've seen fewer of them lately. Police have announced more arrests today. Good evening, everyone. I'm Annabelle Sedano.
And I'm Colleen Williams. Those arrests might be part of the reason why. Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard's been tracking the smash and grab trends. He joins us live from the newsroom right now with an update. Eric.
Well, hi, Colleen and Annabelle. So something clearly changed between the end of 2023, when it seemed like there were a few of these each week, to now when there have been far fewer. Now, part of the reason may have been the arrests of many of those suspected thieves, including some who police say were probably the ringleaders. In the last few months, there have been fewer scenes like these around L.A. Mobs of young people, their faces covered, tearing merchandise from shelves and displays in front of helpless store employees before speeding off in a caravan of getaway cars. The thefts were often coordinated on social media, and some of those messages helped police work backwards to ID the people responsible. The latest criminal complaint filed by the state attorney general's office charges 3 people with participating in thefts in L.A., Orange, Riverside, San Diego, Alameda, and Santa Clara counties.
This isn't about a couple of one-off instances of a shoplifted Louis Vuitton wallet or a swiped pair of Prada sunglasses. This was organized.
Attorney General Rob Bonta joined LAPD officers and detectives in downtown LA today to try to send the message that both police and prosecutors have been taking these cases seriously, tracking down the participants and filing serious felony charges.
That's what we need to do, arrest people. That's what LAPD is doing. That's what the organized retail crime task forces are doing here in LA, and the ones that I'm involved in with the CHP and across the state. We need to make it clear that if you commit the crime, you will be held accountable for the crime.
According to detectives, this particular group was based in LA and was immediately posting the stolen goods for sale on Instagram. The criminal charges allege that luxury stores like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Coach, and Versace were often the targets, and the total value of the stolen items was more than $309,000.
The ideal that someone will be able to come in, commit a retail crime, especially in an organized fashion, and then just walk away, I don't know where that came from, but that's not going to work in this city, period.
LAPD Deputy Chief Alan Hamilton says Mayor Karen Bass's office helped to get the Organized Retail Crime Task Force running last year. And he says one reason there are far fewer of these thefts recently is that among the dozens arrested and charged to date are no doubt some of the organizers.
Some of the shot callers are ringleaders, as they've often been identified, have been put in custody, and some of them are currently awaiting criminal charges.
Now, Hamilton there says the focus of the efforts now is on identifying more of those ringleaders, especially the ones who've been using social media to recruit teenagers to help carry out these mobs-type thefts. And while most of the thefts we've seen so far have not led to any serious injuries, detectives told us today they found 5 guns while making these arrests, including 1 handgun illegally converted to fire as a machine gun. If convicted, the 3 charged here could each face more than a decade in prison. Live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.
All right, Eric, thank you very much for that. A 12-year-old girl is recovering after being attacked at her school in Riverside, and it was all caught on camera. Now, we want to warn you, the video is disturbing to watch. We blurred the identities of both the attacker and the victim. It happened after 6th period at Arizona Middle School last week. You can see the victim was approached from behind and beaten by another student her age, all while other kids filmed the incident. The victim's parents say the attack was completely unprovoked. They took their daughter to the hospital where they filed a police report. Her parents are now seeking